If you want to continue to follow our adventure, click subscribe. So you don't miss anything, click the bell notification. So I finally think I got acclimated enough to the low oxygen that I was able to climb this hill to show you this view. I'll swing back around and show you where I came from. You got to go down a hill and up the hill. I'm roughly over there somewhere. I can't see it in the screen, but it's just a huge valley and then up, and I was finally able to get up here. That being said, you consume a lot of water traveling these trails up here at this altitude. It takes twice as much water to stay hydrated up in these elevations. Even though it's very cool here, it's only about 78 degrees here, but breathing so heavy takes a lot of water. Okay, as I told you in a previous video, I thought we could go to a day use area and get some water and just pay the $9 day use fee and fill up our 40 gallons or 8 buckets. The day use area was just off from a national forest campground, a paid campground, $20, and it had a campsite host there. And so I went up to the lady, just like I thought I should, and told her that I wanted to buy the day use area for $9 and fill up my buckets. And she says, "Oh, no, you can't fill up your buckets." Well, after some negotiation and talking her into it, and she called her boss, and they finally let me do it. She said she wouldn't be able to do it again. This would be the last time. That's pretty devastating to us because, I mean, in order to get water, we are going to have to probably travel 120 miles to get it one way, and then back. That's 240 miles. And then you got to carry that water in your truck up these big hills, and you know that heats up your transmission. It's going to be tough. So we've been here 12 days. We got 2 more days, and then we got to go and restock our water supply. We got plenty of food. We got plenty of everything else that we need, but water's the limiting factor. And so I watched a video this morning telling me how easy it is to get water. And, you know, he just walks up to this spigot at a beach somewhere and gets water and tells everybody, "Come on out here, don't listen to the naysayers." Now, this person, I think, is in northern United States or Canada. If that's the case, he's got real challenges. You know, on a nice hot day, you walk out on the beach, yeah, you might be able to find some water pretty easy in a spigot. You know, when we were in Florida, we were able to find water right on the City Park beach. Here's the thing, northern Texas, you know, that's still pretty far south. That's New Mexico and Louisiana, you know. Northern Texas, all the parks that we stayed at, will shut off their water at the end of November. So from November to, I think, March or April, the water is off. So if you're in Canada and you're doing the nomadic lifestyle, how are you going to get water? If they're shutting it off in Texas in November, I'm sure they're shutting it off, you know, around October maybe in Canada. So the other day it rained 2 days in a row. This is monsoon season in Arizona. The problem is we're so far up, you can see the clouds. What they do is the clouds just kind of go around us. And so all these valleys down here are just getting hammered with rain. But we got a couple days, I mean, not full days, maybe an hour one day and an hour another day. It rained, so I immediately put out our buckets. And, well, I didn't even know it was going to rain. That was the problem. Otherwise, I'd have put tarps up and I would have started catching water. I caught a lot of the water that was coming off the roof of the camper, which gave us 5 gallons of water, which is going to get us through the next 2 days just perfectly. That will give us enough drinking water. We'll be able to still get our dishes done, take our baths. So, I mean, this is perfect. That's exactly what we needed. 1 more bucket. See, the thing is when you get up here, you don't want to leave just to go get water and then come back to the spot. If let's say we'd have left Sunday, which would have been 10 days. We'd have left, we have 14 days that we can stay here. And I want to stay here 14 days. I like staying in a location as long as I can. Look, if I hadn't stayed here, I wouldn't have been able to get up to this mountaintop. So you leave, you come back, just so you can stay a couple more days and then leave again. And I find that's really wasteful. What I do when I collect rainwater is really soft water. For those of you that don't live in areas that have really soft water, it just cleans your hair so well and your face, and it's real smooth. And sometimes it feels like you still have soap on your face when you don't. The problem with it is when it hits the roof, you know, you got bird droppings up there and dust. You know, it's really dusty here. And so the roof of the camper is very filthy. Now all that water goes down in the bucket, and now you have dirty water. I have this house filter that I bought from Walmart. It uses a charcoal filter. It's a paper charcoal filter. The charcoal filter costs $4. And so what I do is I run it through my little RV pump that I have. I've attached an RV pump to a bucket, and then I fill the bucket up with water, and I pump it through this house filter. And it really does a good job cleaning the water visually. Then I run it through a second time. This time what I do is I put a cap full of bleach in the water to get the bird droppings out and the bacteria, whatever else, you know, dead bugs, whatever that might be up there on the roof. Then I filter through this house filter again, just to get everything to circulate really well. As far as using it for bath water, shower water, laundry, dishes, I think that water is clean enough now. If you were going to drink it, you would have to put it through the Berkey. Now here's the thing about the Berkey. The Berkey is fantastic. It gets rid of everything. And as long as you don't overwork it, it does great. And the filters, they cost $100. You get 2 filters. And they last 6 years with normal use. But when you're out here and you're using it for rainwater and stream water, the filters don't last near as long. You can filter 3 gallons of water on normal use within an hour, half hour, maybe even 15 minutes. But when you put stream water in it, even after you put it through the house filter or rainwater that's come off the roof, it clogs up within just a few minutes. And so then you have to clean it with these little green Scotch-Brite pads. So the last set of filters that I had, I really abused. I didn't take care of them the way I should have. I didn't pre-filter my water. And the filters failed within a year. So you really got to try to figure out how to pre-filter and not use stream water for your drinking water. Thanks for watching. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.